Hey everybody, this is Ryan. Welcome back to the investing channel. And in tonight's video, I'm going to be jumping into another trade, SNX. So I'm going to be showing you guys the point that I'm jumping in, and then I'm going to share with you guys the point that I'm jumping out. And I'm going to share with you the calculation on what the profit's going to be. And we'll also take a look at the indicators of why I'm jumping into this, okay? So if you guys are into crypto, whether you're brand new or whether you've been doing it a while and you like to follow what other people are doing, follow me on my journey. You can watch me trade and see me take profit. So look over here, subscribe to the channel right there, boop, boop, right there, and then smack that notification bell when it pops up so that you're notified the next time I come up with a video. Okay, that's what I do. I share with you guys when I jump in a trade, when I take out, when I take profit, and what my profit is. So if that's something you're interested in following or learning, please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. Okay, let's see. I'm going to share my screen with you and we'll take a look at SNX. All right, let's see here. And I'll share with you guys at the end the other ones that I'm in, the other coins, my entry and my exit points, SNX. There we go. Oh, real quick. Today is January 10th and it's 7:48 p.m. And look over here. I'm in trading view right here. And here you can see a lot of greens. Today was a pretty red day. Things have turned around and hopefully it continues, but you'll see a lot of greens in here. So let's take a look at SNX. Okay, here we are right here. And so you can see, look, wow, look at this RSI, just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, all the way across. That is some movement. Okay, so let me widen it bigger here. The Ichimoku Cloud, we're still below the red, but we're starting to bounce back up. So I'm thinking that it's dropped enough. I'm thinking that there's a support level there that I think we're bouncing off of, and you can kind of see it right in here. So I'm gonna jump in on it. Let's take a look. I'll get rid of Ichi. MACD. MACD, last indicator was upward movement. Okay. All right. The multiple SMA crossover. We did have the yellow recently crossover. However, the trajectory of it is not heading up to the degree that I would think I'm going to be making a profit on it really quick, but I'm hoping that we've hit a support level. Okay, a strong base. And then here's the other indicator that I use quite a bit. For those of you guys that are new, when a crypto coin breaks these strong bases, it will usually come back up more often than not. And the time to buy is once they've kind of started making their way down all these levels. Look at this. It just kept creeping down, hit all those levels, went even a little bit lower, and then usually it'll swing back up. And let me show you how it does that, the history of it. All right, let's see here. Okay. Let me widen it out for you guys. Okay, so you can see here, cracked a level, cracked a support level here, and then bounced down and ultimately came back up. Cracked it, came right back up, cracked it right on this one, only went down just a little bit, came back up. This one cracked, went down about halfway, came back up. This one cracked once and then immediately shot back up. This one cracked, came back up, cracked, came back up. Let me widen this out a little bit more. Here's just a small one. It cracked, went all the way down, but then it shot up again. And in here, you would have taken profit. Right there, crack, boom, 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 came back up. Crack, came back up. So you can see here, they crack and they come back up. In June, cracked, and then you'd had a long, slow ride all the way to July 6th, came back up. So my hope now is that, and I can keep going through this, crack came back up, crack came back up, came back up. Okay, so for those of you, oh, look at this long crack here. So cracked over in September and whoop, okay, there it is, kept staying down, but ultimately I think it's going to come back up. So I'm not even going to try. I mean, you know, I could, if I wanted to sit on my money and just kind of sit back and, you know, sip a martini, I could wait for it to come back up, but I'm just going to go for quick profits. I don't want to leave my money out there on some of these coins. I want to take my profit, get it out, get it back in my pocket, and then try to jump into another one. I want to scrape that money as little by little and get it into my pocket. I don't want to just sit back and wait for a Hail Mary. So I'm going to take a quick little profit somewhere in here. So where are we at right now? We're at 494. Okay, somewhere in there. And I'm going to jump out. I'm not going to even come up to this first base here. I'm just going to kind of come in. What is it, 494? I mean, I could take $1 off that. Would be 594. I'm going to go up a little bit above this line. I'll try to like somewhere around 570, 575, just to be safe. I'll get my profit a lot faster than waiting for it to go all the way back up here. It could take months to get back up here. So I'm going to go with that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to head over to my Excel spreadsheet. And here's just the coins that I've jumped in since December 24th, because December, everything went down and I jumped in when I starting to go back up. And you can see here, I know these don't seem like huge numbers, but when you start adding them, when they all start taking profit, you know, every day, once you start getting the momentum going, it's like, you'll start to see your money climb really fast. So you can see here, not all of them have cleared, but a bunch of them have cleared already. I'm just waiting on these ones here. So I'm gonna, let me move this down a little bit and I'll calculate what my profit's gonna be. I'll get rid of that. And I'm just gonna copy this. And if you guys wanna copy this spreadsheet, if you are not documenting your trades, you should. And I'll show you in a second where you can get a copy of that. Let's see. If you go to my main page, you can go to the click on my username, and then you'll probably be here. You'll see my home, and then you click on videos here, and it gives you my whole inventory. And it's a blue one. There it is, right there. 9 days ago after this video, I share with you guys how I created it, the formulas, so you guys can just copy it. Okay. So we're going to do SNX, and what is today? Today's the 10th. Okay, hold on a second. We'll get the calculation going here. If you guys are finding this interesting, please give it a thumbs up right now below. That helps YouTube know that I'm providing helpful information, or at least interesting information. So I said I'm going to jump in around 494. So as soon as this video's in, I'll jump in and I'll fix that. And then I said, what I say, 575. Okay, and I'm going to put, I just cleared on 2 recently. I did a video last night. So I have about $1,500. So I'm gonna go with 1,000 on this one. Hold on just a second. I'll do 400. What does that calculate out to? I'll do 250, 200. I'll just go with 205. Okay, 205. So if I go with 205 SNX coins, I'm buying it at 494. I'm putting in my take as soon as I buy it and I get them within my ownership. I'm going to immediately put my sale order in at 575, and it means that I'm into the trade for $1,012.70, and then once it takes profit, I'll make 166.05, which is going to be 16% on my money. Okay, that's pretty good. 16% on my money. So you know, once you start adding these all up, and now let me show you, once all these kind of take trade or take profit, I'll have $1,515. So typically things are moving a lot quicker. Typically I'm making profits a lot faster, but right now, you know, we've all seen a bunch of red days. So, and as they clear, I'll mark them down and then I'll put my total up over here. So, you know, I know you're saying, well, that's not that much money. And, you know, I know there's guys making that on a daily basis. Well, yeah, but look how much I've got invested, everyone. Let me put in there roughly how much I've got invested so far. So far, and I know some of them have cleared. How many? Let's see how many cleared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got, it's about 7,000 that have cleared. So maybe around 10,000 that's cleared. So I've got roughly 7,000 into it right now. So, I mean, that's no small chunk of money. But, you know, I'm growing my account. I started off with $300 a little over a year ago. So And I've the money that I've made, I've taken out and I bought tangible silver. And then I've also bought a bunch of coins that I'm holding on. Let me show you guys some of those ones. These are the ones that I'm holding on right now. Let me go up a little bit more. I've got some Shiba Inu. I don't have a lot in that. I'm just hoping for a Hail Mary. I did hear from a guy that I was talking with. He said a friend of his bought Shiba Inu, took his pandemic check and threw it all into Shiba Inu. And then after about, I don't know, 6 months or a year, whatever it was, it must have really increased because he made about $3 million on it. And now he's bought a big 3,000 square foot home, done a bunch of trips around the world with that money, and bought a brand new car. So I'm not saying to get it. This is not advice. I'm just letting you know that people are making money in crypto. So you don't have to follow me. Just follow my journey, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Get comfortable if I'm making profits, and you can either implement some of my things. You can go and watch somebody else, and you can implement them. So that's kind of where we're at. So here's some of the other ones I'm in on. I don't, Gaian, is that how you pronounce it? I'm into Crow, which is crypto.com. They have paid millions of dollars, and I did a video on it to be the namesake for the Staples Arena out of Los Angeles. And they just changed the name over. So their logo is now up and running. And there's a lot of people driving by that every day. There's going to be basketball games. There's going to be concerts. And so all these people are going to be seeing crypto.com, and they're going to go over there and create an account. And I got to imagine it's going to get above 76 cents over the course of the next year or two. Mana, Sand, Gala, some of these are going to be metaverse coins through Facebook. Let me see if I can show you where you can see those coins. If you go over here to CoinMarketCap, cryptocurrencies, and then you scroll down a little bit right here, metaverse. There's a whole bunch of coins in here. Be careful jumping into them. You guys kind of want to know what's going on. I've kind of gone after some of the top ones that I've kind of heard from other people that are researching this probably a little bit more than I am. So let me go back. And then I'm also holding XRP and XML. So those are some of the ones I'm holding. Don't worry about these amounts here. I'm just kind of throwing some random sale orders numbers in here just in hopes that someday, you know, Crow gets to 5,000. What would I make? I would make 749,000. And I kind of did the same with Shiba Inu. If Shiba Inu gets just to 1 cent, look at what I'm making here. I've got 9, 10, about $15,000 plus another $18,000. So I'm making roughly $30,000 off of a $160 investment. So this is money that I'm willing to lose. You don't want to spend your money that you're not willing to lose. Okay, this needs to be like Las Vegas. You go to money and you say, I'm willing to lose $500 or $100 or $60 or whatever it is while I'm in Vegas having fun, gambling, and having drinks. This is kind of the same way. You can't get butthurt on this. So if you see things dropping, please calm down, relax, and go back to what I have said on all my videos. Cracks and comes back up. Okay? Cracks and comes back up. Cracks comes back up. Cracks comes back up. So it happens more often than it just stays down. And when it does stay down, sit on the money, relax. If a coin keeps dropping and you guys are getting nervous, then forget about it for a while. Don't even think about jumping back into it. Just set it aside and go do something else with your money. So please, guys, subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up right there in the center. It only takes a second of your click, and then that helps me out. And then go check out my other videos, okay? You guys can see what other coins, if you want to look here, you can see which ones I'm currently in, which ones need to clear. You can make a note over here. You can look at the prices that I'm jumping in at, and then you can come over here to my other videos and you can watch the full video if you want and see what I talked about. Watch me go through the indicators, and that's it. Thanks guys for watching, and I'm going to go look and see if there's any other coins I want to jump into tonight. Have a great night. Bye-bye.